All right, welcome back, mouth breathers. We are picking up on the heels right of the last episode, so no real breaks here. Oh boy, our CO2 is getting backed up. Might have to siphon that off to I will have to siphon that off to a maybe a reservoir over here or something for the time being. Anyways, I was, after I stopped recording the last episode, I glanced at this system just to see how this was doing. Now, the oxygen in here is just the stuff that had happened from the door opening. Not a big deal. It'll work itself back. But what I did realize was that this was currently set to 0. So we're going to make this a super duper priority to open this up, because you can see that the hydrogen is backing up into the system again, and I don't want it to fuck with the electrolyzer. So they need to come and change this in a real hurry. I don't know why we suddenly went going slow speed. Seriously? Why are you people doing this? Do this. Why? Hello? Come adjust this. Oh, it is adjusted. What am I? Never mind. Somebody must have done it when I wasn't watching. Yeah, well. So, okay, so that pipe's emptying out. That crisis was averted before it was really a crisis. And we did pop this open, so we'll continue to pump the chlorine out of there. And, oh, fuck, I deleted too much. That's super obnoxious. Oh, that's super obnoxious. I was really hoping to avoid that. Is this actually emitting it now? It totally will be, right? No, it's still pressurized enough down here to not be emitting polluted oxygen. That's such a tiny amount up there. That's so ridiculous. Question is, do I want to worry about dealing with that? Fuck. That's so annoying. I need to be more careful about how much I delete. Because basically what I did was I created enough space in here for the chlorine to kind of dissipate. Am I reading that wrong? That's 3 kilograms? What? Shouldn't it be? No, I guess that's right. Never mind. I was thinking that was in kilograms, not grams, so that number was like throwing me way off. But that's normal. Yeah, okay. So it's funny because that's actually more pressurized now as a result of that, of this space being taken up by this polluted oxygen, but it dumped off a bunch of polluted oxygen because I created enough of a vacuum for it to do that. We're gonna clean this out. I want this to be a sterile room. So I guess, how do I want to do this? Shit. This is so dumb. I mean, I could just pump it back into here. It'll pull that out. I could filter it and then pump it into there. I don't know if that would back up the chlorine, which wouldn't be a big deal. I could always empty that out later. Boy, I don't know how I want to deal with this. It's so dumb. Such a small little problem. What the real truth is that I should have like cleared out all of that before I did that, because eventually I'd like this area over here to be algae to slime conversion. So yeah, I guess we're doing this. We'll do a gas filter, and we can do. Actually, if we did it like this, and then filter out polluted oxygen. Dump that up into there. And we'll make it take a secondary roll to whatever gas is currently there. We are going to need power. Question is do we hit that max very often? That doesn't look like it. So let's just go ahead and do that. This is a temporary thing until there is no more polluted oxygen in there. We should actually consider venting this oxygen out here, because why not? It's free oxygen. Okay. So what did I say we wanted there? Where's their chlorine coming from in there? Oh, right, because it's from there. Derp. Herpaderp. We want to put polluted oxygen in there. And then do we have... No, we don't. Let's put a deodorizer right here. Catch that. And this... I want to move that. Make it part of our standard setup here. Then power, we want heavy watt joint plate, rotate, heavy watt wire, and then want this wire to tap into that, and then we're going to need automation wire for here to here. Alright. Gives us some more stuff to do. Ooh, have we emptied out the hydrogen? Oh, a lot of hydrogen gone from the system now. Why is that? Oh, we're even using natural gas now, too. Am I just pulling that much more power draw than I was before? And that's obviously pressurized enough. Oh, it's because there's no natural gas siphoning in there anymore because I've been cleaning out this chlorine. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to move that natural gas. This might as well run until it's a vacuum. Fantastic. And this we want to run at the 20/70 rule like we do before. And then this we can deconstruct. And that should be all we really need to do to move that. So we can also deconstruct this. There. Cleaned up. Such a tiny amount of chlorine, but it's fine. It's a small amount, but I want to clean it out of there. And we have the chlorine backing up here. And now we can actually probably do this without impunity because we're filtering it any damn way. Let's go ahead and do this. Make room for all of that stuff. We may change this configuration at some point. Should still be overpressurized enough. Yep. We're good. We're good. All good. And the chlorine's going to back up, and that's fine, because then it'll start collecting in there. I don't think there's enough left in here for it to really matter. So that's trucking along as intended. A lot of carbon dioxide in there. Oh, right, because we're emptying out that now. Okay, so you can take that as well. What do we want to... How are we doing on ceramic? Oh, right, we... Is this back to manual use? No. But... Oh, right. Right. So I need one of these up here, which I'm going to copy the settings for at a lower priority. And then that will enable me to go down below, which will clear out the ceramic that's sitting in here. Like, why aren't you getting rid of me? Why is there granite in there? There should not be granite in there. Let's do that, and then we're going to also make this a low priority. So it'll dump it there, and then we'll keep it moving. I guess let's include granite in that to clean that out. And then you can turn that off. Now this should, just be ceramic and clay. We're gonna not allow people to walk in there anymore. We'll turn manual back on. And this will be metal ore and refined metal. And we'll copy those settings across and get the priorities set correctly. And up here can now accept metal ore and nope, not raw mineral, refined metal. And then these do not accept those, right? Refined metal, metal ore, correct. It's Bonhi. As a general engineer, where do we want to take you? Mechatronics, maybe? Or electrical? Probably have you do electrical. I think this would be over. I'd have to switch you to bristleberries, which, I mean, I could do. That's not the end of the world, but for right now we'll do electrical engineer. Actually using the natural gas. Alright, down to tens of grams. That's pretty sweet. Let's actually make sure nobody goes in there. Ooh, we've got idles, which means I've got work to do. Output pipe full. All of that's running appropriately. Oh, you still have iron in the queue. How am I doing for iron? Let's switch over to gold. Ooh, I don't have a ton of gold there. We should probably rectify that. Let's start by digging this gold out. Or is that what I want to dig out? I'm thinking here. I know I could hurt myself, but it's alright. That seems to be working alright. And this really solved a lot of our CO2 issues, aside from the fact that now it's all pooling over here. Oh, there's lots of gold right here. Let's just dig this out real quick. Which means that we can also get rid of that. Body temperature. What's wrong with the body temperature? Water's coming in at 33. Oh, that needs to be 35. I can't believe the water's coming in at 33. Why is it coming in at 33? Oh, it's because it's coming from here. That's warmer water. And I don't have any germs in there, right? Nope. Which means I may actually stop this pump and pump it in from over here instead. What to do? I need to get the stuff from here over there. What is this? That's at 36. That would be a mess going through there. That's at 68. You could warm it up pretty easily that way, if I wanted. It's such a temporary solution, though. Oh, yeah, I don't know. What is this water at? 33. Let's get rid of that pipe. Should mean that you're just getting the hotter water. I can't believe that would only be at 33 coming out of there. Shouldn't that be? Oh. I guess it might cool off some before getting there. I don't know. That's weird. Still have idles though, so let's actually come up with something to do here. Oops, that's not the right key. It's getting us up in the gold range. Let's go ahead and do this. And then we can double this up. That was the wrong key. Actually, I think I want that one over. Let's cancel that. That's polluted oxygen with slime lung. Oh, right, that's that same spot. So we'll set up another deodorizer in there. Make sure that gets done before the other things. And that's polluted oxygen as well. Leave that in there for a minute. This should get us a lot more gold, though, to use. In theory, if we change this over to, this should radiate heat better. 'Cause, I mean, this is all like 45. That's not that far off, so that'll raise the heat back up. Might take a little bit, but not the end of the world. Let's go ahead and start strip mining this out too. Probably delete all of that, and instead just do a little run there if need be, I guess. For whatever reason, it's not showing the deconstruction there. This is actually not what I want there either. I was originally going to use that as a heatsink, but I ended up using this over here, so there's not a lot of value in that anymore. Still output pipe. I need to new printables. Barbecue, for sure. And let's go ahead and pick that up right away so that that doesn't rot. There's plenty of edible space in here for the barbecue. I don't have barbecue in there. No wonder why it went dead the other before. I had a pile of that rotted. Oh, I should also make sure that nobody's going to eat that. Yeah, I have that off. Okay. Let's double check our morale. Yep. Got everybody that should be eating that. These are definitely going up. Things are looking up. Does have all the right things in here? Bristleberry, mushroom. I do have sleet wheat in there. Okay. Yeah, that's all good. Great. Horrible polluted oxygen with the slime lung. So the polluted oxygen should technically move towards the left. And it looks like we are still feeding chlorine in here. And make sure this shit is not emitting oxygen, which it is not. Emitting polluted oxygen, excuse me. And that can get removed. I might rearrange some of the stuff in there at some point, but I'm going to wait until that's... I still have dudes that are idle. Get to work, fools. Let's go ahead and delete all that. And then we can also just do this. Somebody's going to get caught that way. Let's do this a little bit more strategically than that. But you guys can be busy with that for a little bit. I ought to do the... Let's get that set up too, since I have limited people that can run this. I now have plenty of gold, so... Why is that a different color? Gold? Well, that's gold. Weird. Anyway. Okay, what do we do here? We do... Let's set up what it's going to be over here first. We want it to be 4 high. I don't want that to be iron. Let's do gold instead. It's going to be 4 high. It's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wide. And then insulated tile, but we're going to use ceramic. Because this is going to be awfully hot on the other side. Right? Yeah. And then we want one of these. And then we'll take one of these. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I put this in the wrong place. Actually, I'm going to make this slightly taller. There. It gives me a little bit more options over here. That'll work out all right. You'll see. You'll see. Oh, the downside to it being taller like that only buys me one more thing. Never mind. I'm not screwing up my symmetry. Four will be good enough. Okay, so let's get that built, and then that's going to... This will end up being like a stopping ground for all the metal ore and all the rest of that. And we can do metal ore and refined metal. And what did I do for priorities there? That can be priority 6. And then we'll run the conveyor rail, which will make out of gold. We're going to follow the same sort of pattern we did before. Although that line is now in the way. Do I want to move that at all? No, I don't. No, I think that's fine. That's probably fine. I'm hemming and hawing over it in my head. You can't see my face, but I'm like, is that really what I want? Yeah, yeah, that's okay. I mean, the difference of that is pretty minimal, so we'll run... Nope. We'll do a bridge there, and then we're going to have a receptacle here. And then some bridges. What am I making these out of? Let's do them out of sedimentary rock, because I don't use that for anything. And then this is going to take metal ore, raw mineral. What is this priority set at? 5? Yeah, which means that I want that at 5 as well. All that seems good. Ooh. All that seems almost good. We're going to actually move this over slightly. And the only reason for this is that gives me space to mess with if I want to worry about something like decor or something like that. Oh, I should actually see how decor is going. So let's cancel that. We'll need another one of those. And then we're going to build another wall of this. And then we'll cancel that. And build on that over. And then we also need power for that. Let's tap into that wire. Why not? Okay. Whew. Got jobs mastered. Somebody's now a miner. Could bump you up to seasoned miner. How are we doing on... Get more farmers training up. I'm going to rename Rowan. Yeah, alright, go ahead and be a seasoned miner. Let's rename Rowan. So that he can be Farmy Jr. Oh, I must have had caps lock on. Do any like huge faux pas here, right? I don't think so. I ought to be able to reach all of that too, especially with it running near there. Okay, let's see how this is going. We are pumping so little out of there. Okay, whatever chlorine is left there can be done. That's fine. And then we're going to start moving the... okay, so then... Oh, I did have that question. I was wondering if you cut the power, if it would still filter down, and it looks like the answer is yes. Question is this polluted oxygen going to play nice and get over here where it should be? Or are you just going to circulate some damn chlorine? Is that polluted oxygen? It is. Good. Good on you. I don't know if that's the best setup or not, but hopefully that'll work. Anyway, okay, let's focus on this for a minute here. We can delete all of this. We'll also delete this gas bridge. Oh, I already have that as deconstructed. Then we'll kill this. And we'll kill this. Then we're going to cut this open, make space for our natural gas reservoirs, which we're about to move. It's going to be glorious. We have a bunch of artwork done. We could probably... start worrying about that. Actually, let's just go ahead and do it. This over here. Yep. Measurements did work. We should also probably build one down here. We're going to do one of these here. And maybe some granite crown molding? Why not? Something to fill up the top of that. Might move the research down here. We could do research and smaller research. I don't know. Just a thought. How are we doing here? So 915 tiles right now. Where's that light interface? There it is. So we could do... We could build some... We could close some of this area off in the hopes that it would help out with that. Let's try that. Where does that light go? I think that'll work. Let's see how that behaves with that light, and then we'll go from there. Tasty beverage. We should probably move this pipe. That's hideous. Oh, that is picking up the heavy watt wire from there? Really? Heavy watt wire. Where is that? Wow, it's picking it all the way up from there. That's ugly. Let me just put one of those in there. Let's see how we're doing on our strip mining down here. How are we doing on slime and algae storage? Just fine. Come on, pull the polluted oxygen from there. There, good. It is dumping it out up here. Oh, but that seems overpressurized. That's not the greatest thing in the world. I need to get up here. What if we built... The hydrogen is empty. What if we built something to dump into the hydrogen? Or dump the hydrogen in? And this is not terribly full, so this seems like a good time to do that. I would want it to dump in before the natural gas, which would mean that it would need to be down here. And then we'll run some pipes down this way. We'll build a gas pump up here. I'll take a ladder all the way up. And you're going to need power. You'll probably just run it off of this line, yeah. Which we will run up this way as well. I want some automation here because I want to do... I'll do an AND gate. Come on, show me the right overlay. It doesn't switch in that case, and that's kind of annoying. Then we want a... Okay, good. We want an Atmos sensor and a element sensor. And then... Oh, I don't want those out of iron, though. Never mind. Canceling all the things. Back to automation and gate. Actually, I'm not going to do all of that. I will just do gas element sensor. We'll do it there. And... oh my gosh, I did it again, though. Gas element sensor. Made of gold, please. Put it there. Automation wire, also made of gold. We'll run that. And then let's go back to ventilation. We're just going to run regular pipe, I think. Oh boy. How am I doing? Oh, I've got so much igneous rock. It's fine. Fantastic. I can probably deconstruct that because I'm not gonna... If that detects hydrogen, we will deal with that. That should eke all the way up there. We'll also clear out this shit. This should free up some space up here for this to empty out. It'll also put hydrogen back in the system. Let's see where we're at. Where are we at for time? 38 minutes. Okay. We have 8 tons of gold. Not bad. How are we doing on this? Yeah, we've got some space in there for more water, so let's, I'm gonna need refined carbon. I'm not making any refined carbon right now, so let's go ahead and do that. I guess we'll do 30. Temperature in there, still very reasonable. Which also means I'm going to need this to accept refined carbon. What does that show up under? Raw mineral? Or will it not do it until I create at least one? Picked up coal. You've already made one. Consumable ore. So this we're going to want in here. Refined carbon. Oh, actually, we also want lime. Where is lime? I just saw it not terribly long ago. That is also a consumable ore. So we're going to want lime. So then this will copy to this and this. Priorities fix. This one we don't want to take lime or refined carbon. None of these should have lime or refined carbon either. This, however, can take coal, lime, refined carbon. Am I messing something up with this? Agricultural. I don't... Fertilizer doesn't need to be in there. No, I think that makes sense. Let's see who mastered a job. Gene mastered the minor job. Let's see what you can do instead. You want to be a farmhand. Yeah, okay. Let's do it. You can be Farmy the Third. Farmy the Third. And actually we should probably check this then too. Let's go by name. Army the Third and Farmy Junior. We should probably check this. So we only need 4 more tiles. And did that block the light? Not in a meaningful way. I mean, it kind of did, but not in the way that would stop it from working. So let's actually just do the same thing. Oh, that's airflow tile over there. Where else do I put a tile here? I guess I could put it there. I did that, that would probably be okay. I could put it in this corner and this corner. That wouldn't hurt anything. I don't like how this looks, but whatever, that's not that's not the end of the world. I guess we could probably do that. I don't know. Looks kind of dumb. You should just be open. You should also just be open. You can be deleted. As well as all your friends over here. I mean, I have my greenhouse yet? 108 tiles. What was I looking at before if I thought I was that close? Not that, evidently. Okay. So, I still have 12 tiles to get to that? Boy. Alright. Let's do some figuring. Where was it? No. Okay, let's see where that puts us after this. Alright, what next? How are we doing on time? 44 minutes. Alrighty. Let's make some things happen. No fabrications queued. Iron to steel. It's doable now. Actually, let's also do this. Priority should be 5 for that. This should be 4. So it'll start delivering that. Let's take a look at what we have in here. Yeah, it's loading up. Copper ore. This will be the go-to place for the minerals. Or the metals. We're good on temperature in here. Yeah, that's working fine. I don't run that often enough for that to be the case. I'm going to need a lot more ceramic, though. So let's actually also queue up, I don't know, 30 of these. Let's double check. No, we're good on storage. What is this, clay? I'm going to... Yeah, let's start storing some more clay. This has metal and raw mineral, but we also need to include lime and refined carbon. I wonder where that polluted oxygen's coming from. No. I'm not sure. Unless that was... Oh, that's probably from in here. I forgot about that. I let all that shit out. Yeah, it is. That's fine. That's actually... That stuff should get cleaned up. How bad is the air? Not bad at all. This should start coming up, hitting some other things. How are we for temperature on the 31 degrees? Oh boy. This is starting to get awfully hot down here, isn't it? It totally is. This is still 2 degrees out there. Let's do the old, let's finish this the way that it was. Why not? Gold amalgam. Let's run the full length of this. Deleting those should do the trick. And then we'll wire them back up. Yeah. This stuff now. Suffocating. Are you stuck? No, you're not stuck. It's just hard to breathe up in all that hydro. Alright, great. Nope. Let's do this. So, this might buy us just a little bit more cooling. Do all of this yesterday. Might buy us just a tiny bit more cooling. It's getting actually pretty warm in there. You're probably going to yell at me about lack of oxygen. Oh boy. Natural gas just emptied out in there. How long till you're running again? 41 cycles. Wow, that's a long time. That is a long time. Oh boy. Is this working? Yeah. How are we doing in here? It's almost done. Backing up a little bit of chlorine. Well, we're going to salvage that hydrogen right now. That's a good thing, I guess. Oh, man. We have to do something with that CO2. Okay. Let's get that taken care of right now, too. I want it to prioritize kicking it in there. Let's deconstruct that, and then we're gonna need a reservoir. and then piping. I can't do that yet, but it's going to go in there. And then this, I want to... Hold on a second. I want to prioritize this. So that's the right thing to do there. And then secondary will come off this way. And I'm not going to feed that back in. We'll worry about that if we need to. And this should get done. And then we ought to be able to do this. $40 cycles is a long time. I hope I have enough power to deal with that. There's definitely some hydrogen in there. I could change this to make sure this is above 50. It'll pump out little bits here and there. Jobs mastered. Bubbles is a courier now. Fantastic. Which means I gotta find a different mechatronics engineer it is. Anybody else at 100 that I've missed? No. Far better decor than we used to have. Decor than we used to have. Good sign. What is that? Oh, right. I forgot what I was doing. So this should be emptying out now. Yeah. I forget how much one of these holds. 150. Okay. That'll be a good long while at least. This is all natural gas, so I at least have some natural gas backed up. Let's change that to run for not as much. 80. Or to run at more of a premium, 70? No, let's do 80. Because then the hydrogen will run from 80 to 100, right? Lime or fertilizer? What am I doing on fertilizer? I have like 4 tons of fertilizer. That's another 3 tons. Let's take the lime. Wait, what do I need lime for? Lime is for, the production of steel, which I do need pretty soon. But I can also make that in the rock granulator. I'm further away from fertilizer, although with the now advent of natural gas being at more of a premium, I think I'm going to want the fertilizer synthesizer plant area up and running quicker. Let's take the fertilizer. That seems to be a bit more of a premium at the moment. Why are you delivering that? Oh no, I picked the wrong one. I want refined metal. I'm happy I caught that. That would have been a major problem. Okay. Alrighty. Let's I guess keep this trainer rolling. So much slime. Oh my gosh, it's almost all gone. This one stupid little puff of polluted oxygen. Move your butt over here. Yes. Go. Go. Get sucked up. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. That's exciting. That'll be cleaned up pretty quick. Oh my gosh, it's so close. Hey, whatever. Let that run for a little while longer. This needs to be a hydrogen. Oh, it evidently also needs power. RIP. Let's see, jobs. Max is now a miner. Let's go ahead and make you a seasoned miner. Ooh. Actually, no, you've got plenty of other things you can learn. Like gopher. I think we need to adjust something here. Yep, we've got more 16s now. That's all the 16s. Alright. Get that hydrogen going in there. Have I sucked out all the natural gas in here? Pretty much. I kind of want to almost make this a vacuum. There is also a hydrogen geyser in there. I don't know what... I think the temperature on that is kind of astronomical, though. What's in here? Regular ice. Let's take a look at this. Has this been any better? Yeah, that helped drop it a few degrees, so that's actually buys me a little bit of time. That's kind of nice. Alrighty. Still trying to figure out what I want to do. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Seriously, why is this so... Oh, now it's irrigation, though. It's not body temperature. What is the... Okay, let's, I guess, throw this back in. I don't think you can reach that. Damn it. No, I want the liquid bridge. Let's fix the unreachable nonsense. Do this, and then we're gonna run insulated pipe this way and do a liquid bridge into here. Actually, if I ran regular pipe, it would warm this up on the way. Let's do that. And we can also just change that into regular pipe. Oh, the things that we can do. Yeah, sure. Make it sedimentary rock. And I guess we'll play through the end of cycle 195 since we're body temperature. Of course. This should make it... should warm up the water, though, in the process. Why isn't that running? Oh, there we go. Weird. Yeah, it's not really, but that's okay. Don't normally have those kinds of... What am I out of there? I'm still dealing with that. That'll shift back up there soon enough. Definitely still have room to spare for the clay. Alright. We are idle again. Outside of greenhouse. Where are we at with this? I need to get rid of 5 more tiles. Oy. That's going to be difficult. One, two. Oi. This is annoying. So if we do this, 1, 2, 3. 4. I think that'll cut that off the way this one did, though. This is annoying. Can I get away with... Actually, show me what this looks like first. I want to see something. Curious if you can put it just at the top level and it'll still work that way. So that didn't affect the light. It was that one that must be affecting the light. Why would it bend around? Why wouldn't that one be visible if this one is? Okay, well, whatever. Let's do this then. That's weird. It still appears to be cutting the same way though, so this doesn't really matter. We do have greenhouse now. Let's go ahead and get rid of that one and do this instead. Just for how it looks. No, actually, this one I don't want to do that too. Can also delete that, rotate it to the side. That's fine. It can stay that way. How are we doing for tiles in there? 94, 96. So we can get rid of that one and this one. Make it look a little nicer. Looks like everything still has light. Yep. Well, that'll work. It's kind of ugly, but that saves me farm stations at least. Oh man, so many idols. Is this empty yet? Of course not. Of course not. What is that? Where did you come from, Mr. Natural Gas? Okay, so we need to start dealing... Okay, we've cleared out almost all of the hydrogen up there now. How are the pipes? Pipes are fine. There's still polluted oxygen in the mix down there. I'm really just wasting power trying to get that out. The problem is it's not... I don't want to take the chance of it emitting the nonsense. I don't know. Let's come back to it looking a little bit. It is totally wasting power, though. I want to move these things over here. Look at that. That's all oxygen. Lovely. So we'll do... probably make this breathe a little better. So let's just go ahead and replace these with airflow. And then we'll do 4. How many did I do over here? Alright, I was going to fix this too because that's dumb. I don't want iron. There I did 4 before hitting airflow tile, so we'll probably just keep that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, naturally. How big are these things? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's actually do 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be the start of the second one. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be the start of the third one. Let's just clear out all of this. Delete that. Actually, I might as well just do this right away too. How do I want to do this? I want to do filter on the left. Yeah, I think I want to do filter on the left. And it would be nice to leave a little space here. So let's rethink our floor. Where do I actually want this thing to sit? I want to leave at least like 3 tiles. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so then let's put the airflow tiles symmetrically. 2, 3, of course. Do this. Go load it from the left, empty it from the right. Okay. This is just wasteful for power. I mean, it's nice that I'm getting rid of some of the hydrogen in here, but this is ridiculous. Let's do it if you're above 200. Which also means that now I can delete this easily. I think I want to delete this pump too. I'm not getting any value from that anymore. Also, I think we can delete most of this too. Might do something different with that chlorine at some point. We don't need to worry about it right now. We want this bridge to be deconstructed. We want this bridge to be deconstruct. Nope, that bridge I want to leave up because I want to make sure it empties the rest of the way. Are you fucking stuck? You're probably stuck. Nope, you're not stuck. Excellent. Well, that's the end of cycle 196. Made some good progress so far. We got another 14 cycles to go, but I think it's time for me to call it a night. I want to thank you for joining us, and we'll see if we can fix these things that are beginning to be a bit of a train wreck on the next episode. See if there's any final sorts of bits that I want to do. Look at that. All of that's starting to be breathable up here. I'm going to have to start digging some of that out. How are we doing down here for water? Okay. So we haven't used water from in here in a while. We really need to build another electrolyzer. Let's actually go ahead and get rid of that real quick. I can get rid of all this. Let's not cancel. Let's back. I want to cancel the deconstruction of the pump. I want it to basically make sure that it empties the rest of that out and through the system. Actually, have not tapped into the natural gas very much. Still oh, goodness. I said I was getting off. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm gonna deconstruct these things. Oh, right, that's from the chlorine. Oh, cool, I have a nice bridge where I can delete this too. Alright, well, I know where I'm going next time. Continue to clean up this stuff, move these over, move the natural gas over, get it set up so it's feeding directly in. No muss, no fuss. And then I think what we need to do is set up a fertilizer synthesizer down here, which will be just another way to generate some natural gas. It's at the expense of polluted water, which I obviously have plenty of. Also dirt and phosphorate, and I should have plenty of phosphorite too. Yeah, 50 tons of it, plenty. That also means that I can probably borrow that same line, maybe? Might have to go around the other way. I'd love it if I could make the fertilizer synthesizer somewhere over here, though. Not really for any particular reason other than the fact that it can be fully automated, and no, there's a definite reason why I want to do it. I want to tie it into my oil refinery. So I may, with the layout that I want to do, so the oil refinery will also generate natural gas, which we're also not very terribly far from, because as soon as we get rid of this polluted water, we'll build Atmos suits and dig down into there. So yeah, I'll want my gas reservoir and my gas reservoir and my fertilizer synthesizer set up to be kind of together, because they both dump natural gas, and I can feed the natural gas back up into the system up above. So I will probably have to do a little bit of planning and not just do this willy-nilly, but we'll see. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. I think it'll be alright. What is that stuff? Oh, right, that's ceramic. How is this stuff going? Still building ceramic. I will need this ceramic for those refineries and stuff like that. So, to help insulate everything. I still don't understand how this stuff is not catching up. Oh well. I suppose I could like delete a tile here and there. Oh, then I might drop. I don't know. No, then that would drop down. I don't want that to happen. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Like anything. But regardless, I'm starting to babble and think out loud too much, and this is stuff that I can do on my own. So, thanks for joining us. I think I'm probably going to get to the next cycles tomorrow. So, hopefully you won't have to wait too long for the videos. See you next time.